Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Friday morning. It's Stephen Whiteside here from theuptrend.com. In the pre-market this morning, things are fairly quiet out there. We don't have any pre-market economic numbers coming out. Now, the week so far, I've printed off some weekly charts this morning, and we've got gold up $59 and change. It's up again in the pre-market this morning. Bitcoin has come back this week. It is back on a weekly buy signal. If we close here, and it is trading higher in the pre-market on Friday morning, so that is certainly a sign that we could continue towards the $125,000 level. Crude oil has done a complete reversal this week. It's down over 7%, while natural gas is up over 7% this week. Then looking at the TSX, we're up 1.34%. The S&P 500 up a little less. The NASDAQ up a little more on the back of semiconductors, which are up over 5% this week. Looking at the pre-market activity is actually the Dow that's the big winner this morning, but up less than 100 points, so fairly quiet out there for the markets so far. No pre-market economic numbers coming out, but we do have some later in the morning. Now, the price of crude oil has broken down below the previous lows, and it's back at levels we haven't seen since June of this year. What worked yesterday, semiconductors were the big winners on Thursday. What didn't work, well, Tesla had a big bearish reversal day, ran up, hit our next price target. So cha-ching, you got to lock in some profits there and then come right down to the previous price target and found support there. Now, we are down $23 and change yesterday. We're up $4 or $5 in the pre-market this morning. So they are certainly not selling Tesla in the pre-market. Now, there's a bearish reversal day. We did close below the previous day's low, so that may be the top for this move. Going forward, we'll just have to wait and see. Now, looking at the fear index on Friday morning, it was up yesterday, still hasn't broken out above the flypaper channel, and the pros are still not outbidding the public for these ETFs. So that is still a sign that options traders are still bullish on the market. Now, Bitcoin has come back over the past couple of days, second day of a buy signal there, heading back up towards the previous highs, which were just above the $125,000 level. The bear ETFs, of course, are on sell signals, fourth day of a sell signal for the bear ETFs. And I've heard some people actually short the bear ETFs. And of course, if you're long-term bullish on Bitcoin, shorting the bear ETFs is just another strategy. Looking at Bitfarms, we were up slightly yesterday. There's a new high for this move for Bit Digital. We've got Coinbase back on a buy signal. There's a new high for Galaxy, a new high for Hive. There's a slightly new high for Hut 8 on Thursday. Mara's on a buy signal, made a new high for this move yesterday before pulling back and closing just ever so slightly higher. And then we've got MicroStrategy on its second day of a buy signal here, still waiting to take out the previous high from a couple of weeks ago. Now, looking at the major index ETFs, there's the TSX, the iShares for the TSX 60 up just 7 cents yesterday. The big winner on the day was Nutrien, still on a buy signal here. The big loser of the day was Franco-Nevada. We did have a pullback in a lot of gold stocks yesterday. And looking at the Vanguard Canada ETF, we were up 11 cents yesterday. The big winner was Energy Fuels. The big loser was Scanner Resources, back on a sell signal as of Thursday's close. Looking at the Dow Diamonds, we were up yesterday. The big winner was Caterpillar. The big loser was JP Morgan, back on a sell signal as of Thursday's close. Then looking at the NASDAQ 100, making a new high on Thursday. The big winner in percentage terms was MicroStrategy. The next big winner on the day was Intel. Intel ran up to our next price target. It was 37.50. We got as high as 37.57. So congratulations if you had an order in up there. And then what didn't work? Well, we looked at Tesla earlier, and then after that, it was Synopsys, and Synopsys is back on a daily sell signal as of Thursday's close. Obviously, $500, a big round number, has acted as resistance. We did trade and close above it. We didn't break away from it, and then the next day we had a reversal. And last up this morning, looking at the S&P 500, making a new high on Thursday, a very quiet trading day. Look across the bottom here. It's just incredible to think that, for the last like 6 months, we've only had one day in which we've had four red dots. You can see four of those months on the screen. And then when we look at the midterm chart, we've only had two early warning signals since the start of this rally. And the pros have not given up control. So we are very overextended here, and I would imagine that when it comes to an end, it's not going to be pretty. But certainly no indication that this rally is coming to an end on Friday morning. Now, the big winner on Thursday was Fair Isaac. We were on a sell signal coming into this, so we certainly didn't get that trade. We did get Robinhood making a new all-time high on Thursday, and Equifax, already on a sell signal, was the big loser on the day, followed by Occidental Petroleum. And we've talked about sell signals in the energy sector this week, and this is just adding to those sell signals. So Occidental Petroleum down over 7% on the day. Okay, folks, that is all for this morning's presentation. So far, it looks like we're going to have a fairly quiet open on Friday morning. You have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend. For members, I'll be back on Sunday. For non-members, next time you'll hear my voice is on Monday morning.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theuptrend.com.